Welcome to my cozy corner of the internet. I'm Mayastar, and today's article is titled Negative Karmic Bonds, Your Questions Answered, a Mayastar energy healing article. This article looks at the phenomenon of energetic connections called karmic bonds. We explore the difference between positive and negative karmic bonds and discover how these can lead to energetic imbalance and depletion. And we look at energy healing options as well as magical solutions that can help us to regain our energetic integrity and restore our spiritual strength. If you enjoy this content, please consider subscribing and share this page with your friends. Listen to the end for my recommendations for your next step. And because your engagement really helps me out, if you like, share, subscribe or comment today, I hope and intend that you will be blessed with bountiful beneficence this week. May brilliance, beauty and abundance abound. And now, let's explore negative karmic bonds. Your questions answered. What are negative karmic bonds? Negative karmic bonds are threads of energy that connect us to other people, places, things, experiences, and memories. They are the web of energetic expression that creates every person's unique configuration and context as a spiritual being. Positive karmic bonds are those that derive from our highest ideals and the highest energetic frequencies we can access, such as those expressed in loving relationships with our friends and family. Positive karmic bonds can also allow us to connect with reservoirs of supportive and progressive energy that helps us to achieve our goals, find healing, and develop a more soulfully expressive life. Positive karmic bonds can connect us to sources of inspiration and spiritual nourishment, like art or music, philosophy, ritual and mythology, as well as hobbies and habits that allow us to find inner peace or that motivate us to greater authenticity. In contrast, negative karmic bonds are those energetic connections that support our limited ideas of ourselves, reinforce our judgments or negative emotions, and move us away from authentic expressions of the soul. They take more from us than they give, and over time, degrade our energetic wholeness. How do negative karmic bonds deplete our energy? You can imagine the network of karmic bonds in your life like a web of light connections, where you are in the center and the strings of light disappear in all directions. Some of those strings are ultimately connected to sources of light, and these ones add to your life force energy as the energy is communicated up and down the line. Some karmic bonds are rooted in negative experiences, limiting beliefs or self-destructive habits. They could be connections to toxic people who take a lot more than they give on an energetic level. Karmic bonds are an energetic two-way street. Your energy is given through them in exchange for energy that is returned to you. Positive bonds exert a positive effect on you and your spiritual path, whereas a negative karmic bond requires your energy to maintain it, and if the object of the connection is negative, the energy it returns to you exerts a negative effect on you and your spiritual path. The object of that connection might also be parasitic, meaning it draws energy away from you, but provides nothing in return. This happens a lot in codependent relationships, or connections with narcissistic or unhealed people. On an energetic level, connections to beliefs that reinforce judgment or relationships that reinforce the worst aspects of ego consciousness, such as manipulation, control, jealousy or anger, or past experiences of despair, depression, or powerlessness, can all serve to siphon our energetic resources over time. The phenomenon of negative karmic bonds is natural, but the real problems arise when they are not addressed, so they persist beyond their usefulness. And yes, even negative energetic connections can be useful. They provide us with the opportunity to learn and grow. They create discomfort in our psychic landscape that can motivate us to find resolution and healing. However, sometimes they are ignored or denied and can persist for many years in our unconscious mind. They continue to draw energy from us simply to maintain the connection out of habit. And often our lives have moved on and our attitudes, beliefs and experiences have changed us, rendering those old connections outmoded. These are the negative karmic bonds that do the most harm, because they can persist for decades or even lifetimes, because we're not conscious of them enough to let them go. How do negative karmic bonds lead to psychic attack? Karmic bonds can lead to psychic attack through several mechanisms. The most common is the energetic imbalance created by the perpetuation of negative karmic bonds. As energy is siphoned to maintain those bonds, areas of the energy field become depleted. These weakened areas mean the structure of the energy body is weakened overall, and this vulnerability can result in psychic attack. Psychic attack isn't always conscious and isn't always perpetrated using magic. Psychic attack is most often the energetic reflection of toxic relationships. On a spiritual level, a controlling parent, a manipulative spouse, or an angry boss could all be sources of psychic attack in someone whose energy field was already compromised. Lower astral beings can also be involved. These are spiritual entities that are drawn to specific energetic vibrations and naturally siphon energy away. Most of them are not technically evil, and they operate more like insects than people. They exploit an existing weakness rather than causing it, but because of their nature they can complicate an energetic imbalance by reinforcing and encouraging it. Psychic attacks from spiritual entities are rare though, and the easiest way to resolve them is to deal with the energetic vulnerability created by persistent negative karmic bonds. That way, the problem can't recur, because once energetic balance is established, the energy field naturally protects from incursions. How can I get rid of negative karmic bonds? The best thing you can do to overcome negative karmic bonds is to continue working on your spiritual growth. Keep striving towards authenticity and tend to your healing needs. Get into the habit of facing difficult experiences and feelings, and seek support from professionals to help you establish that habit if you need to. In practical terms, create boundaries with negative or toxic people, so that your contact with them and energy exchange with them is limited, and learn to ground yourself. I channeled the energy healing system, Starseed Unicorn Karmic Healing, in 2017. This modality provides an energy work technique that can be used as part of your regular spiritual practice to help you clear negative karmic bonds. It can be used alone or in combination with the 30-day magical intensive I provide for resolving and dissolving negative karmic bonds. The Killing Moon Karmic Reversal 30-day ritual intensive is a comprehensive magical ritual that I perform for clients in the Mayastar temple. It's the most potent and energetically transformative magical intensive I provide, and works to cleanse and banish those negative karmic bonds that no longer offer us any opportunity for growth. It enables us to dissolve those residual connections that still exert a diminishing or draining effect on our energy body. A new Killing Moon cycle is started each month during the dark moon, and you can read more about this or purchase from the Maya Magical Spells website at www.mayamagical.net. You can find the link in the description of this video on YouTube. Other energy healing modalities that can support you in healing negative and restrictive karmic bonds include light sanctuary activation, negative entities clearing Reiki, Dark Moon Mother protection, Saint Germain's auric transmutation flush, the violet flame, and Archangel Michael's sapphire flame. You can read about all of these options on the Mayastar website at www.mayastar.net. If you feel drawn to pursue your spiritual path and progress your healing journey with energy work, you can find these recommendations and over 100 attunement-based energy healing courses available on the Mayastar website. I provide individual support by email for all students and personally prepare all attunements using the Orb of Life method, which allows my students to receive them wherever they are in the world. I'd like to thank you for spending some time with me today. I hope you're leaving this video suffused with good vibes and great ideas. On this channel, I share my week ahead spiritual guidance and mystical musings for the collective, meditation, soundscapes and energy healing articles to inspire and uplift you on your spiritual path. Why not take a moment to peruse the rest of this channel to discover more of my energy healing articles and relaxing meditations for some additional spiritual sustenance and magical motivation. If you're watching on YouTube, you'll find a great video recommendation for your next step in the cards at the end of this video. You can also follow me to receive daily spiritual guidance on social media. You'll find links in the description of this video for my Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, podcast and more. Links to all my latest offerings can be found on the Mayastar website at www.mayastar.net. I upload inspiring spiritual content for you 3 times a week, so please come back soon. With blessings.